Speed Action แรงๆหน่อยแรงๆหน่อยทีแรง
มีแต่ได้ไม่มีเสียมาจนวันนี้ก็เพราะแรปบนมีเฮียและไม่มีเนื้อไม่มีเพีย Don't have anything make me fear แฟนเขาไม่มีเชียร์หัดใจดำไปกันถึงซีเรียสและบนมีเฮียเล่นเครื่องไปแบบรถไม่มีเกียร์ It's me so get in your ear real thing
Yo, what's up? My name's William, aka Fedskid, and I'm the director of this project, Rap Brought Me Here by P Hart. This project was actually very fun because it was actually P Hart's first project that's going on like full out trap. So like he obviously loves trap, but it's actually his first time for going without like any thought. So it was pretty fun production to do since we had no limitations except for the size of the production. But apart from that, like we were just like free to do whatever we felt we could do.
ก็ชอบมากครับก็น่าจะเป็นเพลงแรก MV แรกของเราที่สูบบุหรี่นะครับ จริงๆก็สูบมาตั้งแต่เด็กแล้ว
โอเคป่ะถ่ายได้ด้วยเข้าซีนเลยครับ
Yeah, I think there's no doubt there's a reason why he's at the top of the hip hop in Thailand because at the moment we're on set, before we say action, he's like so playful. Then the moment action is just like he's like different character and he's like he could just do it in one take. So we had the confidence in him knowing that if we do our part, he's definitely gonna like nail his part. So that always gave us extra security to give us confidence to like push on in the shoot. The reason why we also chose Prada is because we know that P Hart and Prada also have a good relationship. They were in the same like rap battle show together, and so we knew that by getting two artists who are very like good friends as well, it could also help benefit on the set, especially as like long hours. So I think Prada did a great job as well. Her acting was actually on point. I was actually very surprised and like I didn't expect to be that good. I think the chemistry just like bonded well together. So I think that was a good choice between these two. จับมันถึงจับไม่ได้จับทำไมอ่ะเพราะมันเป็นฟรีสเฟรมอย่าจับโอเคลุกโอเคไม่ได้อยู่เหมือนเดิมเพราะถ้าจับมันจะช็อตต่อไปมันจะไม่โฟล์แค่นั้นแหละ
Hi guys, I'm Dome and I'm the producer of this music video, Rap Brought Me Here by P Hart. I actually reached out to P Hart at first and he mentioned that he's about to drop full out trap song which he hasn't done for, I think it's probably his first. He wasn't confident about it, but then you know we made sure we would like deliver his vision into like reality and we pretty much did.
ชอบครับชอบถือว่าเป็นอะไรที่แปลกใหม่และท้าทายดีครับผม
Apart from P Hart and this rap trap song, we had another aspect that made this music video like this is this shirt, Win a War. They were sponsoring this music video and we had to like discuss with them with the direction. They wanted to see that shirt clearly and you can see in the newspaper scene we like multiple that by many and as well as the gambling scene as well and you can see it clearly. So it was kind of like a fashion shot, the artist being like, you know, telling his story. Yeah, it was not difficult though, like they were understanding and they let us pretty much, you know, deliver our vision into like reality. So yeah.
ต้องบอกว่า MV นี้นี่เป็นเพลงสำหรับน้องปอนล้วนๆเลยแต่งเองทำเองนะครับแล้วก็เดี๋ยวเราดูเรื่องเล่าของเขาแรปโอนิเกียนะครับแล้วก็คู่กับวินาวอนะครับก็แบบใส่แล้วก็รู้สึกชนะเหมือนที่เขาทำมาประมาณนี้
This MV was actually super tough, super tiring because like well, so we only have 5 people on the set, including the actors, the rapper. The way we had to manage it was that we had to split the team up. So Well wasn't able to come on set, but so me and Dome had to be on set just to manage it there, along with the actual artists. We had to keep constant like communication because it was actually a big set, but a small team. We had a lot of lights going around, a lot of cables running all over the place. It was honestly super messy, crazy on set, but we got the job done in the end. I think we had good communication. Well sent the stuff over that we needed, and Dome also held up the schedule pretty well. In the end, we got it done.
What's up guys, I'm Mr. D and I'm the project manager for this MV. Obviously at the set it's only 5 people, but we would be sending stuff to the production from the outside. So for this production, I would send a props team to go deliver all the props / the more equipment for lighting and more special equipment. So those 5 people would be able to work with it, but the team that would be sending those things would not be staying at the production. They would have to head home right away due to the laws that are enforced during this time.
The shoot was really fun actually, but the only problem that we came across was the rain in the beginning. We didn't plan it. It was raining outside, so we had to switch a few things, but luckily we could manage to finish the job on time.
So the inspiration behind the first scene was actually based on James Bond, because we saw like the kidnapping scene, which we kind of decided to reference it to actual P-Hard, because it's not that he's been kidnapped, but in his life sometimes it feels like he's been under pressure, he's been restrained from doing stuff that he wanted to do. This might be a cultural thing for Thailand, that sometimes hip-hop was not always accepted in this country, so he's always felt that he's been always like pressed, not able to do what he wanted to do. So for this project, it was like kind of like he could actually be himself, release who he wanted to be, which was actually what was shown in this MV. So for the newspaper scene, we all know how like the press and media are. So like we try to like portray in the fact that like with the burning newspaper, it kind of represents that a lot of stuff they say, it actually gets to the actual artist, even though they don't show how they feel outside. They're always smiling, they're always looking happy, but deep down it always gets to them. So it's always him reading the newspaper about stuff that's been written about him. Some critiques also, like since he's been a freestyle rapper before, so he's had a lot of enemies like in the rap industry. I mean, in terms of people who judge him on his rap ability, his rap talent. So he's kind of like, rap brought me here. He's kind of showing that like, yeah, I made it. No matter what you guys comment, I'm here. ทิ้งกับพื้นแล้วก็เดินออกแล้วกันนะ
ทิ้งกับพื้นเลยครับ
เดินออกไปเลยSo the reason why we went with the gambling scene is because it kind of represents what he's been through now, been through in his whole life for me. So like he's kind of bet on himself. So he started from like doing rap battles as like a nobody. Then he moved his way up to be a judge, to be like judging on like these big rap shows. And then now he's actually moved up even more to being a CEO of a rap record label, which kind of shows that like, everything that happened has all been a battle between himself. Like he's been fighting to push himself to the top. So he's kind of betting on himself. โอเคลองดูแล้วกันได้ก็แค่โพสสวยๆโอเคนะครับทุกคนเดี๋ยวลอง1 take โอเค ready speed playing action one of the last scenes of the wide shot with the like Kendrick Lamar referenced kind of like light beam on him. On set it was supposed to be just the directional shot, but then we kind of changed the angle on set, and then we came across this other shot which kind of looked very like, we really liked it, so we went with it. So it was referenced from Kendrick Lamar, Humble, and it kind of represents the fact that like, it's kind of like he's son of God, like God's kind of looking down, lights shining to him. So it's kind of representing that he's made it. So that was the reference for that shot. As you notice in all of our productions, we take like a lot of focus on like lighting cinematically. That's one of the biggest traits in our productions. So for this MV, we went with Nan light, and the lights actually helped massively, especially like the Forza 300. The power behind that light was just like, it just helped light up the whole background, the whole of the set, to give the atmosphere as well. So like as you can see in the gambling scene, which is actually like, it was actually probably the most detailed scene in the whole MV. I think we had like 7 lights out on that scene. We had an overhead with a Nanlite Pavo tube, and then we had the key light, which is the Forza 300. The overhead light, we had like the Pavo tube 30C hanging over, being the hair light. Then we had the Forza 300 as well as a key light for the main character on the gambling scene. And apart from that, I think the whole lighting setup just really brought out the vibe of each scene. Since the Pavo tubes were like RGB lights, so we were able to customize every single scene as to like how we wanted it to be. So I think that was like that played a huge part in the final product of the MV. So my favorite scene in this MV, I actually liked a lot of them because of like the lighting, but for me personally, I really like the newspaper with the fire, because that was just like you can plan it to an extent, but in the end it's kind of down to your luck.
Oh man, it was, you know, it was our first time playing with fire. Because this fire scene, the newspaper scene, it's not CGI, that's actual fire. And at first we couldn't build much fire, but then we like decided to put gasoline in. It sounds fucking bad. It sounds dangerous, but then yeah, it worked out, and it took us a couple of scenes to make it, you know, to burn it properly, I would say. And we didn't mean to, but you know, accidentally burned Prada's hair a bit. You can see in the music video, like in that scene. Go and see it.
ตอนนี้รู้สึกสนุกครับแต่ว่าแอบง่วงนิดนึงแต่ว่าทีมเพื่อนทีมงานทุกคนเขาไหวแล้วก็ต้องไหวครับผม
So guys, please comment your favorite scene below. I would also like to know if you guys have any comments or any opinions on the MV. I hope you guys did like it though.
If you want to see how we work, how we operate, the behind the scene of all this production, follow us, Vibin Yello.
Like, subscribe, and share.
And for all of those who want to continue following us, please don't forget to hit subscribe or follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We're updating 24/7, so stay tuned.
It's a wrap.